Good evening. The city's taxi drivers are looking to the future, planning for a new way of doing business. Here is a live look outside the Delta Hotel near Lower Simcoe in Bremner. Cabbies feel they spend more time doing this, lining up and waiting for their next fare, as opposed to driving. At a meeting of drivers today, the first steps were taken to stay competitive against ride-sharing services by taking the attitude, if you can't beat them, join them.
Now today, there are 40,000 UberX cars running around and taking all the business from the cab industry. 1,000 legal cabs.
The cab industry is fighting back. Cab drivers are trying to preserve their very livelihood by beating Uber and other ride-sharing services at their own game.
We definitely don't want to become Uber. It's taking our natural advantages and becoming better than Uber. It has components of Uber. You can click a button, but in addition to that, you can stop a cab in the middle of the street. You can pay with cash. You can pay with the POS system. So essentially, we're combining all these different components and making something better than Uber.
We have witnessed cabbies' desperation and frustration in the face of Uber drivers cutting into their profits with lower prices and the convenience of ordering a ride on a smartphone without ever having to get out your wallet. The newly formed Taxi Workers Association wants to create a co-op with their own app that will make hiring a cab cheaper than Uber and other private transportation companies, or PTCs, who, Sajid says, take a 20 to 30% cut from their drivers.
If we have the same app like other PTC companies such as Uber has it, and if we have the business, the drivers will be having more money in their pocket, in a sense that we will not charge as much money what the Uber is charging or any other PTC company will be charging. We will be charging maybe between around 10% from the drivers, and that's the benefit.
That does not mean
today's meeting was not well attended, but the head of Taxi Workers feels he has the support of most drivers and expects to have an app developed in the next few weeks. As for concerns that taxi brokerages will be edged out of business if this new app does catch on, the Taxi Workers president says it shouldn't be a problem because in his plan, drivers would work in conjunction with the cab companies, not in competition with them.